Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I have an Aliexpress haul. You know, a couple of months ago I was kind of moaning because a lot of my Aliexpress orders just were not getting to me. They were lost in the Bermuda Triangle of Aliexpress orders. So I was like really salty and I was ranting about it. And I even said that I didn't think I was going to be shopping on Aliexpress anymore. Like, that's how pissed off I was. However, all of those lost, missing Bermuda Triangle orders, they've all just come into me like all of a sudden. So I've ended up with a lot of Aliexpress stuff, which, believe me, like, yeah, that's great. I'm really happy about it. No, it probably was not that long since my last haul, but I don't know why I'm kind of building up an apology to why I'm filming an Aliexpress haul video, because Aliexpress haul video is like my favourite videos to film. So why am I apologising? I don't know. I am the kind of person that I feel like I need to apologise for my existence. So, I mean, that's just me, just keeping to tradition. Okay, so guys, today I've got mainly makeup to show you, but I'm going to begin with a couple of like earring accessories. They're unlike any other earring I've seen before. So I got two of them, and essentially this is what they look like. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, Anwen, they don't look like traditional earrings. I know, like, I agree. So they've got this hook at the top. They are a vertical kind of, you know, straight line. I know I could have described that so much better, but like a candy cane. And then in the middle of this one you've got this, it looks like a letter C, and then over here you've got a diamante situation going on. So if I remember correctly, in the advertisement photos, which by the way, the advertisement photos were totally what sold this product for me, because it just looks so cool, so unique, and I had never seen this kind of like jewelry accessory ever before. Okay, so I'm actually editing this video and I took pictures of the advertisement of these earrings because I wanted to insert them into the video, and it was only now that I've realised I go on in this video to put these ear accessories on in completely the wrong way. Like, I just hooked it on the top, but what you're meant to do is you're meant to like stick it in your already pierced hole and then just hook the top bit over the top, which I totally didn't do. I just hooked it over the top and I thought, yeah, job's a good one, like, I'm good to go. And then I, as you will see, complained about how I just thought it was very high maintenance because it could just fall off at any second. If I'd only checked those photos again before actually trying them in this video, I would have put them on the right way. So I'm really sorry about that, but I promise I will check things properly next time. Okay, so I have to try this. I can't not. I would feel like the absolute worst reviewer ever in the world if I did not try this. Just to mention, this is quite thick, you know, compared to my usual kind of stud earrings. It's quite thick. It doesn't want to go in the hole. Like my hole, oh, it's not, oh, there we go. I was going to say my hole isn't big enough, but turns out she is. Okay, I've popped it through. Can you see? I've popped it through the bottom hole, and now we're going to hook it over the top. I mean, yeah, I'm struggling to get this all the way down because can you see, like, the diamantes kind of start there, and I think maybe I just don't have a big ear, because if I had a bigger ear, like, that would be the top, but I've only got small ears. So we've got a bit of a situation here with the sizing not being quite right, which is a shame. But now that I actually know how the earrings are meant to actually go, it makes a lot more sense to me, honestly. So anyway, that's it kind of creeps me out, but it's, you know, seeing it come out. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that that's how you're meant to do it, not how I actually did it or go on to do it, as you will see. So sorry about that, guys. Okay, so if I remember correctly, and I'm going to do it over on this side because I've got my industrial over on that side, so like that definitely is going to make life difficult for us. I just realised as well, I think my mascara on my lower lashes is smudging, which again, like, that's just nothing new for mascara on my lower lashes. It just loves nothing better than to smudge. So it's just doing what it always does there, so I can't be mad at it. So okay, so I'm going to hook the top hook over my ear, and then I think it does it go like that. You know what, it doesn't look as good as it did in the photos. It just looked like really cool and like, wow, sensational alert. That looks like super cool. Like, where did she get that from? It really was like mesmerizing. But this is not so much. This just looks like it's gonna piss me off all day. I'm gonna impale my neck multiple times. But this, it just doesn't look as captivating. It kind of initially just makes me think that it's going to be really, really annoying. It's going to fall off repeatedly. It's got a very sharp point on the end, so therefore it poses a significant health and safety risk. And ultimately, I don't think it looks anywhere near as cool as it did in the pictures. So that's a disappointment. But anyway, so this is the first one. I just don't know what I think about it, but I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. But you know what? I'm not going to lose hope. We're going to try the other one. So again, just exactly the same design. I'm just going to hook the top. Ouch, see, that hurts. And I don't feel like my accessories should really hurt, you know. So, okay, so this one has gone on. I definitely prefer the style of this one because the stick bit is very thin, and it's just not as chunky, you know, as this kind of diamante one. So I definitely think that thinner stick makes for a better all-round look. It just looks more dainty and more like a magic trick. Like, how did you get that on there? Like, what did you do? That looks great. It kind of looks like a vertical industrial, which if you look over on this side, so I've got horizontal industrial, because I mean, it's not truly horizontal, but you know, it kind of goes across. But you can get industrials that go like down that way. So yeah, this definitely does give the appearance of a vertical industrial, and I actually like this one. I don't know why I like this one and I don't like the other one, because they are just so similar. But this one looks like, I don't know, it just looks good, and the other one not so good. So anyway, I kind of like it. I do stick with my guns though, in that I think she would be incredibly high maintenance. Like, I just feel like she wouldn't just stay in. She just wouldn't. She'd be falling out all over the place. And also, have you noticed that my hair's gone really red around the top? So I don't know if my hair approves of this. Anyway, so yeah, I like this one, but I don't like the other one. Do I still think that they are quite unique and original? Yes, definitely. And I think that possibly they would work a lot better and look a lot better if you put them on correctly. Didn't have any other like cartilage piercings in, or even piercings in the lobe. I just think it would look really like effective and just super simple and classy. I think it would have a much better look if it were just worn by itself on a naked ear, you know, as opposed to like having an ear that's just full of stuff and then adding it on, because then it just looks like there's too many chefs in the kitchen. There's too much going on and disasters will happen. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like you threw everything but the kitchen sink at your ear. That's not really working for me. But anyway, I think they're innovative and I like. Okay, so next I got what looks like a absolutely gorgina highlighter. So this is by the Hudamoji. I don't know, I cannot pronounce it. I thought I could pronounce it and I was feeling like really, really confident going into the pronunciation, but then it threw me because it's got a J like right near the end, and I was just like, hold back, nah, no, not for me. This is what the highlighter looks like in its packaging. This is quite simply called the Beauty Makeup. Okay, that's a great typo. It's not going to beat the goal, of course. No typo could ever be as hilarious as Focallure's goal moment. But we have a milk up. So, I mean, yeah, I love it. Do you know what? Milk makeup missed a trick, actually, because as opposed to being called milk makeup, they should have just been called Milk Up. Like, would that not have been such a better idea? Like, why did they not do that? I don't know. So I might send them a DM later and just suggest it and say thank you. Please give me half of all your profits going forward, please, for this great idea. Oh, also, I've just forgot that I did not mention my hoop earrings. So I was just so thrown by, you know, the other, like, what we're going to call these guys. Like, what would you think would be a good name for them? I think the fabulous vertical drop earrings, but only when worn alone. Don't pop them onto your ear if you've got lots of other jewellery on your ear, because then it won't look so great. Jewellery piece. So these hoop earrings are also new. So they're a gold hoop, and they've got this kind of, it's like a black, you know, like you know, you get those bracelets that are kind of suede-y. It's like a black suede bit that's like being woven in and out of the holes. I am not the biggest fan of hoop earrings. I don't mind small hoops, but big hoops, I just can't pull them off. I think they look great on other people, but for me, it's just one of those things that it just does not work for me. Similar to a flannel shirts, you know, like the checked ones. Like, I always really love the look of them on other people, and I wish I could wear them, but they look shit on me. I just can't get away with them. But anyway, I really like these hoop earrings, and I like them because they are a bit smaller than usual. They're a bit chunkier, and I just really like this kind of mixture of the metal with the fabric. So yeah, yes, yay to these earrings. These earrings, they can stay all day. They can come over for Christmas. They can bring me presents on my birthday. That's just fine. I'll be welcoming them in. Do you know what? I don't know why I insist on wearing my hair down in videos, because whenever I wear my hair down, all I do is just mess with my hair. It's like I'm fixated with, like, oh my gosh, what's my hair doing? What's it doing over there? I need to move a bit over here. I just get so distracted with the hair when it's down. But I always think it looks like I've made more of an effort when I have my hair down, because if I've just got my hair up, like I always have my hair up, I just feel like, oh my gosh, the guys, they will think that I've just not made an effort today. I don't know, it must be really annoying, like, I imagine as a viewer, to see me just messing with my hair constantly. Oh, by the way, this is annoying me already, but I'm not gonna let it. No. Okay, so we're gonna dive right back into their beautiful highlight. I just don't know why people cannot just email. I'm not a phone call type of person at all. And I actually can't believe that phone calls are still a thing. I think, like, in my view, everything should just be emails, because I also have a really like bad memory. And if I've not written something down, and if I don't have a log or an email trail, I cannot remember anything. So I don't like phone calls. I hate it. Whenever someone phones me, I just get this awful feeling in the pit of my stomach, like, ugh. So just a tip, like, don't ever phone me. Just don't, because I won't answer. Like, I won't. I'm not even joking. So, okay, back to the highlighter. So this is what she looks like out of the box. I instantly am drawn to the font, and I know you're thinking, Anwen, like, you've got the most beautiful looking champagne highlighter and you're focusing on the font. Yeah, that's the kind of girl I am. There's just something about this font that looks a little bit like amateurish, and it's not just the font, but the back sticker I'm not very impressed with. Again, it looks quite amateurish. It just doesn't call out professionalism to me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, do you know what? I'm going to overlook it. I'm just a little bit, like, perplexed by what we've got going on the back, because we've got, like, these three, like, you know, like, check boxes, and it says boggist, baddest, or saddest. I think it says saddest. And then it looks like it says sex pest. So, I mean, again, like, this product is littered with typos, but I mean, I do love a good typo. But okay, so this is the beautiful highlighter. She's in the shade 03. She's got this beautiful kind of rose motif on the front, which I'm really appreciating. And just by the look of her, I'm instantly thinking I'm hoping, like, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping she's going to be such a wet look sheen, just so, like, sheeny and glowy and very light and almost kind of cream-like, as opposed to powder. However, I can see that I think she's going to have lots of glitters in. But you know what? Instead of me just sat here trying to dissect what I hope and think she's going to be like, I'm just going to do a swatch, because the swatch will solve all of our questions. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's looking really, really good there. She definitely has a lot of glitter to her. Let's do a little swatch. Oh, she feels very soft though. She definitely feels soft, and she has that beautiful wet look sheen that I was hoping for. So yeah, she definitely hasn't disappointed. She just looks wet. So I really, really do like that, although in person she does look a slight bit textured, and when I say textured, I don't necessarily mean chunky. I mean that I can just see like the little powder like glitters, but I mean she does look beautiful. I think on the face, especially maybe applied after a bit of Fix Plus, I think she would look absolutely gorgina. I have really strong feels about this one, so we are definitely going to be putting her to the test soon. But I mean, there's no denying she looks absolutely gorgeous in the pan. But let's face it, that's really not that important, is it? Because we need gorgeousness all over the face. It's no good at just looking good in the pan. Like, is it really, guys? I mean, that'd be like me laying in bed looking beautiful. But if no one can see me out and about looking beautiful, then what's the point? Because my duvet ain't going to appreciate my beautifulness, you know? Okay, so next I have a eyeshadow palette, and this is by the Guicami. I went into that again very confident, thinking I could pronounce it. I can't. This is called the Orange You Glad palette. I really give them 10 out of 10 for this name. I'm sure that, you know, they didn't come up with the whole Orange You Glad idea, but I can really appreciate that they've taken it and they've ran with it, so that's great. Can't remember what this palette looks like inside because it was so long ago that I ordered it, but this is what she looks like out of the packaging. And if I open her up, I'm going to let you see her first, and then I will have a look, okay? So this is what she looks like. I'm going to just take a gamble and say I feel like she's going to be quite orange, just because of the name. If she's not orange, I'm going to be super disappointed. Oh, she's so orange. Yes, she does not disappoint. She is orange, she's peach, she's coral. She has a glitter that's infused with green duochrome. Yes, Guicami. You have done well here. Look at that. This is just like a little pop of summer in a palette. So I absolutely love the colour story. I'm a huge fan of peach. I love orange. I think orange is just like a really energising, upbeat, kind of positive colour. And I love to wear it on my face because it's summery, but it also really works in autumn. So I'm really loving the look of this palette. I don't believe that I've tried any other eyeshadows by this brand. I've definitely tried a highlighter and I loved it. It was like super good quality. So I do have high expectations that this quality is going to be good. But as always, I will be trying her out soon, putting her to the test so that we can actually test out orange. Glad I bought her. I mean, really, we'll just see. Okay, so next I got a glitter pigment from the Anwen brand. So it comes in this super cute little box. This is called the Galactic Glitter, which just like if names could win me over, that name has definitely won me over. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at this, guys. And it's the most beautiful duochrome kind of turquoise, aqua blue, and I can even see like a rainbow when I look at it from this angle. I can see like peach, I can see yellow, I can see green, I can see just so many colours, and this is making me so happy. This is like a true rainbow. Okay, so I've got a little bit on my hand. Oh guys, look at that. She is so shimmery, and actually the glitters are quite large. For a glitter, like if you compare them against anything else, they're not large. But you know, like usually glitters like tiny. These are actually like little circles, and they just look so beautiful, so sparkly. I just think that this would make for the most beautiful like nymph mermaid eye look. I just think it looks so cool, you know what I mean? The only thing that slightly concerns me is that we've got this tiny little access hole, which I think could prove a bit tricky because I get the feeling that there is a little bit of like a gel or, you know, like a a sticking medium or agent type thing, maybe mixed in with the glitter, because it's kind of stuck to my hand no problem. So I feel like that little access hole could potentially get clogged up, and it could lead you to some significant issues accessing your beautiful duochrome glitter. But do you know what? I don't think it's the end of the world. I think we could probably find other ways of getting in. So I'm just going to take back everything I just said, because I don't think it's a huge issue. And I am just totally mesmerised by this product. She's so beautiful. Okay, so next I purchased about 1 million of these. I don't know what they are. You could use them as, you know, a mascara wand, or like a little brush for your eyelashes, or you could use them, you know, as a spoolie for your brows. I suppose that in reality there's probably lots of uses of these little wands. The reason why I think I bought them was just because I thought they looked so cute with the pink and the blue and the glittery handles. Like, how could you actually resist? I don't know, maybe I was just struggling one day. I could not find a spoolie, and I was like, right, this is not going to happen again. I'm going to make sure that I am never in a position again when I cannot find a fucking spoolie. And then I logged onto Aliexpress and I bought these. Now I'll never be without a spoolie. So that's great. I definitely plan for my future in a very organised way. So I can only give myself props for that. Major props. I mean, there's many other ways I could be planning for my future that would be a lot more constructive and probably have a bigger impact on my future, but no, I'll just stick with this. This will get me somewhere. It'll take me places, and it'll definitely take me out of a place of being annoyed for not having a spoolie, so that's great. Okay, so the last product that I have to show you today is by Focallure. Yeah, if you want to fuck around, that's fine. If you want to fuck up and then down, that's fine, but don't fuck around with my vagina, I've never as much wanted to have a big brass band behind me with like lots of singers going ba 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 ba, fuck. Never before have I wanted to have a band than I did just in that moment. But anyway, so this is by Focallure, and this is their Stay Max Poreless Matte Foundation. In my last haul, I did show a couple of lipsticks that I got from Focallure from the same Stay Max brand. Stay Max is their newest line of makeup. It's very stylish, very fancy. This is the foundation from that line. So this claims to be a long wear high coverage foundation. I got it in the shade Latte for some reason. Like, usually in other foundation shade ranges, I wouldn't go as dark as Latte, because Latte does tend to be more of a kind of tanned kind of olivey kind of shade, and I definitely am not tanned or olive. I'm very fair. But if I can kind of step into the past and like step into my mental space when actually picking the shade, I think I pick Latte, because I do find with Aliexpress foundations they are very, very light. So for example, like vanilla in like a NYX foundation would suit me perfectly, but vanilla in a Aliexpress foundation will be way too light. So I definitely think there was some method to my madness. So I'm just gonna, if I can open her up, I've been trying to open her up for ages. Okay, so this is what the foundation packaging looks like. She is a squeezy tube. I am a huge fan of squeezy tubes, so that suits me just fine. As I say, she's in the shade Latte, which translates to shade 05, and it just says the Stay Max Matte Liquid Foundation delivers a long wearing and high coverage with a natural matte finish, a must for a flawless look, perfect for at home or on the go. I am really looking forward to trying this, because usually, again, like with Aliexpress makeup, and I don't want to like be, I don't know, I feel like I'm living in the past with like all of Aliexpress makeup. Like, yeah, I don't like mascaras because they're all shit. Yeah, you got to pick a shade 5 times too dark for you because all the light shades are way too light. All liquid lipstick shades, they look lighter in the tube, but then they turn out 5 million shades darker. So I feel like I'm always living in the past with Aliexpress makeup. But Usually the coverage of foundations are very, very light, so it's really, really interesting to put one to the test that actually claims to be high coverage. So I will definitely be trying her out soon along with some of the other products. It does claim to be cruelty free as well, which is really, really good. Anyway guys, that brings us to the end of this haul. I'm very pleased to announce I do still have the vertical hanging earring still on, and I like the look of it. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't think I could leave the house with it because she cannot be trusted. She would definitely get lost somewhere, but not if you'd actually put her on properly. I really, really like the look of it, and I'm so excited to try out the makeup that I've hauled today in an upcoming video. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a wonderful day today, and I hope to see you in the next video.